Good afternoon, children. So we can start today with the blood vessels. Okay, blood vessels. We learned about blood vessel. It is a part of circulatory system, isn't it? So what are blood vessels? Anybody can say. Anybody, because only few students are there. Yes, what are blood vessels? Okay, Afrin. Yes, what are blood vessels? No idea. At the beginning, I told.
Ma'am, the thing that transports blood nutrients to all our body.
Okay, tube-like structures, pipe-like
Yes,
structures, isn't it?
yes, ma'am.
Tiny pipe-like structures or tube-like structures that carry blood to different parts of the body. These pipes are called. These pipes are called
Blood vessels.
vessels. Okay, so blood vessels are a kind of tubes or pipes, a kind of tiny, we can add there tiny tubes or pipes which carry blood throughout our body. Okay, Suraja, what are blood vessels?
The
Blood vessels, don't confuse it with blood cell. Blood vessels.
tube-like structures which carry blood throughout our body.
Okay, tiny tube-like or pipe-like structures that carry blood throughout our body. Okay, there are three types of blood vessels in the body. In the yesterday, I told what is the importance of forming three types of blood vessel, isn't it? Why we need a different blood vessel for flowing blood? What is the reason why we need different types of blood vessels? What is the reason? What is the reason? Huh? In our
Ma'am,
body, oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood is flowing, isn't it?
yes,
Huh?
ma'am.
To get
Yeah.
pure blood.
To get
Ah,
pure
To get
blood.
pure
so
blood.
yeah, in our blood, through our blood vessel, oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood are flowing. In order to avoid the mixing up of oxygenated blood with deoxygenated blood, blood is flowing in through different types of blood vessels. Okay, so blood there are two forms of blood in our body: oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood.
Deoxygenated blood.
So, in order to avoid mixing up of these two types of blood, the blood is flowing through different types of blood vessels. Is it clear? Is
Yes,
it clear?
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. So the three types of blood vessels are arteries, veins, and capillaries.
Capillaries.
There are three types of blood vessels. They are arteries, veins, and capillaries. Okay, Shreya.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what are the names of the three types of blood vessels in our body?
Ma'am, arteries, veins, and capillaries.
Okay, Shahban. Shahban. Shahban.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what are the names of the three types of blood vessels in our body?
Arteries, veins, capillaries.
Okay, arteries, veins, and capillaries. Is it clear? Okay, shall we move?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we move to learn about in detail about these three types of blood vessels?
Yes.
Okay, first we can see. First, we can see the arteries. So, blood vessel in blue color and in pinkish color, you can see tube-like structures all over in this picture. So, these are the blood vessels. So, in this, which is artery, what is its function? So, that all we can learn it. Arteries, we are going to learn about arteries. See, just let me see. When we inhale air, oxygen get into our body, isn't it? When we inhale air, what it happens? What it happens?
Oxygen
Okay, inhale oxygen. When we inhale oxygen, it will get into our body. Where it stores? where it gets stored? Inhaled air. Inhaled air, where it gets stored? Children?
Lungs.
Lungs.
Lungs. Lungs.
Lungs.
So the inhaled air stored in our lungs. Okay, the inhaled air stored in our lungs. From the lungs, where it goes? From the lungs, blood vessels may take this oxygen. You learned it. So from the lungs, the blood vessels, hemoglobin, with the help of hemoglobin, they binds the oxygen with it, and throughout the and along with the blood, it also oxygen also flows through the blood vessel. From the lungs, where it goes to that? From the lungs, the oxygen will go to heart. Okay, where it goes to heart. So inhaled oxygen. Inhaled oxygen first goes into lungs. From there, it goes to the heart. When it reaches to heart, the heart may pump this blood to different cells of our body. Heart may pump the blood to different cells of our body. Is this path you understood? Path of oxygen understood? Is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Very simple. Very simple, no? The air which we are inhaling. The air which we are inhaling, first it goes and stores in lungs.
Lungs.
Okay, it may stored in the lungs. From the lungs, blood vessels may take it and send it to heart. Okay, sent to heart, not directly to cells. Not directly to cells. Because see, if we want to store water in our overhead tank, what is required? Water, if we want to store water in the overhead tank, the tank which is kept in the terrace of our house, at the top of our house, what it is required? What it is required? How you are storing water at your home?
In a jug, in a vessel.
In a tank, isn't it? Overhead tank is there, isn't it? Over the roof of your house or any other building, you can keep a tank. It may be concrete tank or plastic tanks, isn't it? So that you agreed, no? So tanks are there. How the water from the well or from the borewell get it into that overhead tank?
Using motor.
Motor we need. Why we need motor, Nakul?
Get it into the overhead tank.
Okay, to lift it to the overhead tank. Some force should be there, isn't it? Some force should be there that can take water from the lower level to higher level. Did you agree with that? Did you agree with it?
Yes.
Okay. So motor is pumping. Using electricity, it is pumping. It is giving force to take the water and store it into the tank. Okay, in the same way, in order to flow the blood throughout our body, one pumping machine is required. Somebody should give it a force. Somebody should push it. Then only through our body, blood can flow continuously. Isn't it? So, which is that pumping machine in our body that flows? That is the heart. That is the function of the heart. Okay, so the oxygen which we are inhaling from the lungs, it is getting into the blood, and that blood is taking to the heart. Okay, from the heart, This blood is transporting to different cells. Who is taking this blood to different cells? Blood vessels. Okay, so what is the name of this blood vessel which take oxygen from heart to cells? These are arteries. Okay, these are the arteries. So arteries are the blood vessels that take oxygen from heart to different cells of our body. Clear? So arteries. So in our body, 3 types of blood vessels are there. In that, which blood vessel take oxygen from heart to different cells of our body?
Arteries.
Arteries. Okay, arteries. So which blood vessel takes blood from heart to different cells of our body?
Arteries.
Arteries. Alvin, what is Alvin? Alvin, Alvin, what is the name of the blood vessel that takes oxygen from heart to different parts of our body or different cells? What is the name of the blood vessel?
Arteries.
Arteries, no doubt. Okay, see, children, you have to learn from the class itself, because when we explain about the working of circulatory system, especially the heart, you may get confused. So what all teaching in the class, from the class itself you understand it. Okay, so arteries, we are explaining about arteries. Arteries are the blood vessels taking oxygen from heart to different parts of our body or different cells of our body. That is why it is told, yeah, arteries, away from the heart. How we can remember? Arteries will take oxygen away from the heart. Can you see the heading, children? Can you see the heading here? Okay, arteries. What is its function? Taking oxygen-rich blood, or we can say oxygenated blood, or simply we can say taking oxygen away from the heart. From the heart, it is supplying to different cells of our body. If you can remember like this, it is okay. And another method I will tell you for remembering it. Okay. Whenever we think about arteries, just think about this word. OHC. OHC. Whenever we think about arteries, what is its function? Which blood vessel is called arteries? You may get confused sometimes. So in order to avoid that confusion, whenever you think about arteries, which letters you should remember? Baja. Okay, OHC. So I will tell the full form of OHC. Okay, some funny sentence so that you can remember it. Odisha, O for Odisha. Okay, Odisha. H for high. C for court. Okay, so Odisha High Court. Whenever you think about arteries, just think about this word, Odisha High Court. Arteries. In this, O stands for oxygen. O stands for oxygen. H stands for who can?
Heart.
Heart. Yes, H stands for
C
heart.
for cells.
Yeah, C for cells. So, arteries take oxygen from heart to cells. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me explain once again. So why I am insisting on these points means you may get confused otherwise when we learn about the working of circulatory system. Okay, so whenever we think about arteries, which word that should come in your mind? O H C. So in order to remember that, you can remember this sentence. Odisha. Odisha High Court. Just I am saying it. Odisha High Court. If you can replace O with any other Attapalam. Okay. Attapalam High Court is not there. That is why I am using Odisha. Can we use K instead of Odisha? Can we use K, Kerala High Court instead of Odisha?
No.
Huh? Can we use that K?
No.
Instead?
No.
Oh, why we can't use K there? From that, let me know. Why we can't use K, Kerala instead of Odisha? Say it.
Ma'am, because oxygen.
Ah, okay. Good. Okay, so what it is, which substance it is carrying arteries?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. So we should mention that substance, isn't it? So O in Odisha represents oxygen. Okay, O in Odisha represents oxygen. H in High Court represents heart. Okay. Arteries take oxygen from heart to C represents cell. From heart to cell. Okay. Will you remember, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is it easy? Huh? Is it easy? Okay,
Yes.
so don't write it during in the exam papers. Okay, you can just think and you can connect it and you can write the correct answer. But in the textbook, you can just mention it there. So when you want to, in the smaller classes, when you want to say the names of the planets, some one sentence or some which one? My loving mother. What is that one sentence is there, no? Cooks, delish, something. Yes, Gopika Parvati, you know that one. I forgot it. Someone. Vibjior, have you heard about Vibjior?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what is that Vibjior?
Bow colors.
Those colors which we can see it in the rainbow. Isn't it? So it is not easy to remember. So using the first letter of the each color in that order, violet, indigo, blue, green, red, yellow, or likewise in that order, we took the first letters and we made a Vibjior, isn't it? Made that word Vibjior. When the teacher asks you to say that the names of the colors, you can decode that, isn't it? You can decode that Vibjior. V for violet, I for indigo, B for blue. Likewise, you can tell it. In the same way, you can note down that Odisha High Court and you can code it. You can decode it to arteries taking oxygen from Karthik. Arteries taking oxygen from
Yes, ma'am.
from where heart to
Cell.
very good, excellent, Karthik. Okay, very good. So taking blood, oxygen rich blood from heart to cells. Okay, is it clear? So is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I want to explain the. So now you understood what is the function of artery. Which blood vessel is called artery? Okay. Now we can learn some more points about arteries. First one, arteries are the blood vessels which carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to all the parts of the body, or you can add all the cells of the body. Both are correct, isn't it? Both are correct, isn't it? So,
Yes.
arteries. First point explains what are arteries. Affins? Affins? What are arteries, Affins? Affins?
Yes, ma'am.
What are arteries?
Arteries are blood vessels which carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to all the parts
Okay.
of the
Here
body.
OHC, isn't it? OHC, oxygen-rich blood from heart to cells. Okay. Once again, Emmanuel, baby. Emmanuel. Emmanuel.
Ma'am.
Yes. So can you tell me what are arteries?
Arteries are the blood vessels which carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to all the parts of
The body. Okay. So if I ask a question, Gopika Shankar, which blood vessel carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to all the parts or cells of the body?
Arteries.
Arteries. Okay. So can we move to the next point? Yeah. So next point explains that the arteries lie quite deep under our skin. Okay, deep under our skin, and hence we are not able to see them. So we can't see the arteries. We can't see the blood vessels which carry oxygenated blood. So sometimes on the hands and all we can see it something here, isn't it? But these are not arteries. These are not arteries. We can't see them through our skin. It is deep under the skin. Okay, so which is the blood vessel which we can't see it? Nakul, what is the name of the blood vessel that which we can't see them easily? Nakul?
Arteries.
Arteries. Yes,
Arteries.
arteries. Which is the blood vessel that lie deep under our skin, Rinon? Which is the blood vessel that lie? Okay, that lie deep under our skin. Those are called arteries. Okay, so next one. Next point, very important. The walls of the arteries are thick and elastic. The walls of the arteries are thick and elastic. As from the sorry, in the arteries, blood is coming from heart, isn't it? Heart is pumping the blood. So it is in a fast and in high pressure. Okay, it is under high pressure. In order to flow the blood which it is coming from heart, and that blood is also flowing very fast and also under high pressure. In order to withstand this high pressure, the walls of the arteries are very thick and hard and elastic. Okay, very thick and also elastic. So, first we have to see the property of the walls of arteries. Arteries walls are thick and elastic. What is the reason for it, Baja? What is the reason for the reason? So the walls of the arteries are thick and elastic.
The blood flows through them rapid and at high pressure.
The blood flows through them very rapid, very fast, and at high pressure. See, this blood is coming from heart. So as it is, the heart is pumping the blood. It is coming in very fast and also in high pressure. Okay, so this is the reason. Is these 3 points are clear? Is these 3 points are clear? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Amrita, so tell me why the arteries walls are thick and elastic?
Ma'am, the blood flows through the rapid and
Through the arteries are rapid and
at high pressures.
okay. Why the blood that flows through the arteries are fast and high pressure, under high pressure? What is the reason?
So the walls.
No, my question, you told as it is flowing very fast and under high pressure, the walls of the arteries are thick and elastic. I understood. Okay. Why the blood through the arteries are flowing fast and in under high pressure? What is the reason? Yeah.
Because the heart pumps.
Okay, very good. The arteries are, the blood in the arteries are flowing from the heart. Okay, it is coming from the heart. That is why. That is the reason, main reason. Okay, so shall I move to the next one? Next topic, veins.
Yes.
Do you have any doubt? Do you have any doubt?
Ma'am.
So when we are taking samples for blood testing, okay, when we are taking samples for blood testing, do you undergo this blood test? Huh? No. At least one at a time you are in your life you might have gone. Okay, you may be not remembering. Just ask to your parents how many times you were taken for taking blood test. So, have you seen it, children? Any of your relatives or parents or grandparents? How it is taking? How? How it is? See, the nurse or the any of the nurse will come and take the syringe and they will draw the blood from it, isn't it? Okay. So from where? From where? Through where they are taking this one? Is this artery? 3 blood vessels are there, no? So from which they are taking this blood for testing? Hmm? They may be, you have seen, they may be taking from here or from here, isn't it? Have you seen it here and all? So here all we can see the veins. So is it through from the veins? No, it is from the arteries. Okay, we can't see it. We can't see that arteries. We can't see it easily. It is not seen under the skin. So some expert nurses, medical practitioners can do it. They will come and sometimes they will tap it on the place, isn't it? Here or here they may tap it, isn't it? So in order to get the arteries, they are tapping it. Sometimes they may take the elastic rubber band, something like this, and they will tie it here, isn't it? Have you seen it, children?
Yes.
Okay. So from the arteries that we can take blood for testing. Okay. So here, let me move to the next topic, that is the veins. Okay. Veins. So veins are, what are veins? Veins are the blood vessels which carry carbon dioxide rich blood from all the parts of the body back to the heart. All the parts of the body back to the heart. Okay? So veins. Yes, to whom I should ask? So many videos are of children. Afreen, I hope you can hear me. Isn't it, Afreen? Yes.
Ma'am.
Afreen, yes. What are veins? What are veins?
Veins are the blood vessels which carry carbon dioxide rich blood from all parts of the body
All
to the
parts
heart.
of the body back to the heart. Okay, all parts of the body back to the heart. So here let me explain this one. Let me. Okay, so now we are explaining about veins. Veins. So from the cell, carbon dioxide, isn't it? From the cell, 1 minute, children. One minute, okay. Okay, so from the cells, the carbon dioxide. From the cells, carbon dioxide. Where it goes? From the cells, from each cell, children. From the cells, blood is taking this carbon dioxide, isn't it? Huh? Isn't it? Due to respiration, carbon dioxide is produced in each cell. From each cell, blood vessels are taking carbon dioxide. Where they are taking this carbon dioxide? Where they are taking this carbon dioxide? To heart. Okay. So to heart. That is why I told from the cells it may take the carbon dioxide to heart. H-E-A-R-T. Heart. Okay. From the heart, blood vessels may take it to lungs. From the lungs, it may exhaled out. Isn't it? You are exhaling carbon dioxide out of your body when the lungs pushes it. So during exhalation from the cells, what all the carbon dioxide is produced, that is all taken by the blood vessels and taking it to heart. From the heart, it is taking to lungs. From the lungs, it may give out, it may exhaled out. Any doubt? Any doubt, children? Is it clear? That is opposite action of arteries, isn't it? So here, which blood vessel take this carbon dioxide from cells to heart? That is the veins. Okay, from cells to heart, these veins are taking the carbon dioxide rich blood. Carbon dioxide rich blood. That is why it is showed in the picture. Yeah, 1 minute. It is moving someone. Okay, so here you can see veins. Veins means V means W. Veins, V. That means W. Can you say what I meant by W? What I meant by W? V for veins, W for waste. Isn't it? W for waste. So veins carry carbon dioxide like waste. From where do it carry carbon dioxide waste? From the cells to heart. From the cells to heart. I think it is not clear. Let me explain once again. See, during respiration, carbon dioxide is produced in each cell. Isn't it? During respiration, carbon dioxide is produced in each cell. This carbon dioxide is taken by which blood vessel? Veins. Carbon dioxide is a waste. Carbon dioxide is a waste. So, which blood vessel will take this carbon dioxide? Veins. From where it is taking?
Cells.
From cell. Where it is bringing that one? Where it is transporting that one? To heart. Okay. So from the cells to heart, carbon dioxide is carried by which blood vessel?
Vein.
Veins. Okay. So V for W. Okay, veins for W. So whenever you think about V, you should think about W. We can change it into W. W means waste. It is the waste here produced.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Okay, where it is produced?
The cells.
Cells.
The cell. Where it is to be transported?
Heart.
From the heart, where it will be sent? Lungs. So why it is sent to lungs?
Push.
Push out of our body, to remove out of our body, to take it out of our body, to exhale it out of our body. Okay? Okay? So these are about the veins. Veins are the blood vessels which carry carbon dioxide rich blood from all the parts of the body back to the heart. Veins are less deep and can be seen easily. So just look at your hands. You can see the greenish, bluish green colored veins. We can see them because they are not in deep. They are lying.
Attendance.
Okay. Since the blood flows at low pressure through the veins have thin walls also. The arteries have thick walls, but the veins have which type of walls? Veins?
Thin.
Thin walls. Okay. So children, now it is the time up. So we will be discussing about the veins in the next class. But whenever you think about V, which word should come in your mind? Vein. Vein. W. Okay. Vein is for W. Vein is taking waste. Vein is taking carbon dioxide. Deoxygenated blood, isn't it? And so which form of blood is carried by the veins?
Deoxygenated blood.
Deoxygenated blood. Okay. So read the textbook properly. I will ask questions in the next class also. Okay.